Hey, what's going on, Who That Nation? It is yours truly, TJ Jones, the host of the State of the Saints podcast. And for a few minutes, I want to talk to you all about Tommy Stevens. Now, I must admit, Who That Nation, when I put out the last video talking about the NFL draft and the Saints moving up to try to get tight end Adam Trotman, and they traded away all their picks in this year's 2020 draft, the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth round pick. I thought I was done talking about draft picks. I thought it was over and done with. I thought the Saints already made up their mind about what they wanted to do. But the New Orleans Saints decided to trade up, giving away their 2021 sixth round pick to come back into this year's draft to the seventh round, pick number 240 to draft quarterback Tommy Stevens. Now, people in the Who That Nation are excited. The Saints got a quarterback. I know we were wanting Jordan Love, but the Saints ended up, getting Tommy Stevens. So the question on everyone's mind is, who is Tommy Stevens? Where did he come from? And what can I say about him? Well, for starters, Tommy Stevens started his college career in the Big Ten. He was a quarterback for the Penn State Nittany Lions. Didn't really play that much. He was more of a gadget guy, a different dynamic, change of pace type quarterback. Didn't really have that much success, man. So he ended up transferring to Mississippi State, and he probably had one of his best seasons statistically when he put up 1,155 yards, 11 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. So wasn't nothing to sneeze at, but the reason why I feel like the New Orleans Saints drafted Tommy Stevens was because a lot of people are comparing him to Taysom Hill. And I think that we all can agree, and I'm shocked by this, but it seems like the New Orleans Saints are saying that Taysom Hill is the future of the New Orleans Saints, and he will be Drew Brees' successor. Contrary to popular belief, I know the Saints, upon the viewing of this video, they're thinking about signing Jameis Winston, but I don't think it has anything to do with Taysom Hill and what the plan is for him. But you have Tommy Stevens, a guy that has the same type of skill set, same type of body, same type of everything, that Taysom Hill possesses. For the exception of being 6'5", 235 pounds, he's a big man. So if the Saints decide that they're going to have Taysom Hill as their starting quarterback, they can have someone like Tommy Stevens doing some of the things that Taysom Hill has done when Drew Brees was the quarterback. But it's all up to Tommy Stevens, man. I mean, this isn't set in stone. This isn't one of those situations where we are like, man, this guy's the future, and, we're so excited about it. I mean, he has to go into training camp and prove himself. 7-round picks, don't really make teams, man. I mean, you have to be out there really putting your best foot forward in order for you to make the team, man. What I see out of Tommy Stevens, I see him as a practice squad player. That's what I see. I see him starting his career on the practice squad, possibly going into the quarterback room, learning under Drew Brees, Taysom Hill, or if Jameis Winston come into the room. I mean, it's just sitting back and just analyzing it. And maybe, in a couple years, the New Orleans Saints can unleash him. But, I mean, it's a good pick, man. It's a good, solid pick. The Saints need a quarterback. They need a young quarterback. So why not get somebody with a skill set of a quarterback that you already have in there? So, Tommy Stevens, what's his career going to look like? It's really up to him. So that's all I got on Tommy Stevens, and I would like to hear from you. What do you think about Tommy Stevens being drafted by the New Orleans Saints? Comment down below, like and share this video. This has been the State of the Saints podcast. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com, search the State of the Saints podcast. And also, you can check out facebook.com, search State of the Saints podcast. You can get videos and highlights of Tommy Stevens. Till next time, all I got to say is, who that?